Welcome back. The Canopy Portland Waterfront is celebrating 5 years in Portland, and they're marking the milestone by continuing a tradition that's all about supporting local artists and makers.
Well, tomorrow, a dozen of those makers will come together for the Summer Makers Market. Join us this morning, Ginny Hussey, General Manager of the Canopy Portland Waterfront, and also Hayden Campbell, artist and owner of Coastal Hand, to talk about the hotel's anniversary and this week's Summer Makers Market.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. We were just talking, about these bags. They are so cool, and I can't wait to get into it too. I want to start off with you, Ginny.
Sure.
Canopy is celebrating 5 years in Portland. What has it meant to become a part of the Old Port community?
It's meant everything. It's been such a great experience over the last 5 years, and I would say the icing on the cake has been the artisans, the small businesses we've been able to partner with over the last 5 years, and just showcasing all the talent that's here in Maine to our guests from in the local community and from afar has been really exciting.
Let's give Canopy some props too. You guys have a really unique place down there, and so many people talk about and want to go there. I mean, talk about how unique you are to the Old Port.
Yes, so Canopy is located right on Commercial Street. We're really in the heart of the Old Port along the waterfront. I like to say that Canopy really has it all, because we have a lower level restaurant, we have a rooftop bar, meeting space, and then we like to have a lot of fun at Canopy. We like to activate our property in many different ways to just keep it vibrant, keep it energized, and one way has been our makers markets over the last couple of years. We're excited to have our summer one tomorrow.
This is so cool too, and you were telling us right before we were going into the interview here that one thing that kind of sets your hotel apart is that retail wall.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about why it's so important to Canopy?
Absolutely. So our retail wall is located in our main lobby of the property, right across from our front desk. And when we opened the property, we had several different artisans that were highlighted all at once, and we soon realized that there are so many local businesses in Maine and throughout Portland, and we wanted a opportunity to highlight really as many as possible. So we started doing these retail wall takeovers. So every month we have a new business, local artist, local artisan, put their products up on the retail wall. All sales goes directly to that business. And it's been just a really fun way to showcase what Maine has to offer to our guests and meet really great people like Hayden along the way.
Like Hayden right here, and like what you have to offer. First of all, talk about being part of this, and then the incredible art that we were just commenting during commercial break, going, man, these things are so cool.
Thank you. Being a part of Canopy was great. I think they reached out to me about 6 months, but once I started doing this, I actually started doing this last August, so it hasn't not been very long.
I can never tell. I thought you were like, this is like so, you are so talented.
Thank you, yeah. So Canopy reached out to me to be a part of their retail wall back in March, and it was fantastic. I think doing Canopy, their retail wall, and then being able to paint bags for the Red Sox is kind of what took
we have to go back to that.
Took my career kind of by storm a little bit. That's where my art kind of went full time. I got an email from Theory. She's the manager of the retail wall, right? And like 3 days after I put my stuff on the retail wall, she was like, you have to come back in and restock. She said it was the fastest. They had kind of had inventory move out of the retail wall. So it was a great propelling source for my art,
We need to talk about the Red Sox. Tell us about that. Tell us about that.
So I started last August, and through social media, I actually used to work in social media, so that's kind of my benefit a little bit of posting on here. So they reached out to me in February. And
the Red Sox did?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't necessarily know what the bags were for still to this day, but I did 60 bags for them in February.
Wow.
So they had me do a commission based on their 1912 jersey rendition. So I sent 60 to them of this black size. And then just last month, I sent another 40 for toiletry bags for their retreat that they had just went on.
How cool is that?
What it was eye-opening. It was eye-opening because it was only like 4 months after I had started, and I was just like, oh, I guess this is full time now.
Now we know why the Red Sox are on a hot streak right now. It's because of your bags,
it's
right?
me then. Okay,
exactly.
Amazing.
Let's talk about how it is having her, like especially her art in here, and how, I mean, again, off the shelves, right?
Yep. off the shelves. I mean, just as Hayden mentioned, everything gets set up, and you sort of wait and see, okay, how are sales going to be, and what's going to happen for the month. And right away we were like, Hayden, you need to come back. You need to give us more products.
I think Theory emailed me like 3 times.
Yeah, exactly.
I will be too.
Okay.
Yes.
So she hit it out of the ballpark.
Out of the
do
ballpark.
a baseball reference, yeah.
Oh,
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think I enjoy Hayden's products so much too, because you can customize so much. So I think people get this first sense of her talent and her product, and then, like myself included, can reach out to Hayden and say, hey, could you put this dog on this bag?
Yeah,
Or
so
Canopy offers so much exposure
Yeah.
because even though I had to restock all those little times in the month, I still got emails or Instagram messages like, oh, I just saw your stuff in Canopy. Can I have this design on an orange bag or a yellow bag? So I still got business that way, not just going in and restocking the Canopy wall.
So you can kind of just customize any of these bags. If,
I have
if like
done
someone sends a
wedding
picture.
venues, I've done dogs, I've done hotels. I've painted on a bag.
So cool.
Some people will just be like, "Oh, can I have the lobster holding something? But can I have it be
that.
a Budweiser?"
The Diet Coke can here.
Yeah.
I think it is very
And,
customizable.
and speaking of that, talk about what you brought in today and some of the creations.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, to say they're unique would be an understatement.
No,
so.
it is. It's very unique. I think when most people think of coastal designs, they think of a seagull or a lobster or something like that. And I try my best to make it as just really fun and unique. I think the more personality, the better, in my opinion. That's why I don't just sell black bags or cream colored bags. I think the more color you wear, the more you're able to express your personality through art. I mean, that's what art's given me, so why not give it to other people? So I brought some seagulls in for Maine, some buoys, obviously, and then of course, we have to bring in a smoked trout a little bit there, some hydrangeas because we're in New England. And I call this bag my vices bag because, everyone goes for a fridge cigarette every now and then. So gotta put a Coke in there. And
double fisting too,
or
right?
double
Coke
fisting
and
some
a cig,
vices. Yeah, exactly. So those are probably my most popular designs that I bring to pop-ups. I do about 12 to 15 markets a month, including the Salt Yard Market tomorrow.
Yes, quickly tell us about that. We have about 30 seconds left. Where can people go to, go to the Makers Market?
Yes, so tomorrow at Canopy in our lower restaurant, Salt Yard, from 5 p.m. till 8 p.m. We'll have all these great local vendors set up, selling their products, have food and drink, and a nice time to come into the city, go up to the rooftop bar, Luna maybe right after, but definitely a great opportunity just to see all this great talent that we have here in Maine.
Will you be there?
Yes, I will.
Okay, there's no question.
Yeah. And now people can't come to the event tomorrow on Thursday. Where can they get some of your products?
You can always find it on my Instagram because my website's right there as well. It'll allow you to shoot me an email, a text, DM, whatever you need, but you can purchase through my website.
And your handle is?
It's Hey Does Art, actually.
Oh, that's so fun. I love that. That's so awesome. Then where can people find the hotel too?
Yes, so we're located at 1 Center Street down in the Old Port, but right along Commercial Street. So a great opportunity to come into the city, shop some local products, meet some great new vendors and people too in the process, and enjoy summer in Maine.
Amazing. Thank you guys so much for coming on. This
Thank
is so
you.
cool.
Enjoy the bags too.
Yeah.